Now, Katherine, we have to talk about the equality legislation amendment which is coming into New South Wales Parliament, specifically the LGBTQIA plus Bill 2023. It's due before the New South Wales Parliament soon. What will this look like if it is incorporated into New South Wales law?
This bill is a dystopian hellscape for women, children and families. It's anti-woman, it's anti-mother-baby dyad, it's anti-children, it's anti-family, it's anti-consent, it's anti-language. It is a dreadful piece of legislation. And, you know, there are a few components to this, but the main one is with respect to sex self-ID. So this means anyone can pop into their registry or pop online and change their sex on their birth certificate to not only the opposite sex, to whatever they want. It can be whatever word they want, provided it is not profanity and it's not symbols. So, I mean, this has ramifications for data collection, for long-term planning, etc. People are putting all manner of silly things on their birth certificate. But, of course, the worst part of this is any man can go in there and change his birth certificate to female, and women will now not be able to remove him from spaces where it matters that it is male-free. And further to that, it also encroaches upon family and parental rights, where children as young as 12 can go and change their sex on their birth certificate, and also one parent can change the sex of their child on the birth certificate under the age of 12. Now, I might add, to change a child's name, you need the consent of both parents, but here, of course, there's an exemption. So we have that component, and then further to that, there's also the surrogacy laws that Alex Greenwich is looking to relax so that New South Wales residents can go to other jurisdictions to engage in commercial surrogacy, which is arguably a human rights violation, and it's now recognised as such. It's recognised as human trafficking by the EU and many countries in Europe. And there's also a removal of the prostitution laws. So we know that when you decriminalise prostitution, the only people who benefit are the johns, the traffickers, the pimps, the brothel owners, the women who are actually on their backs performing the service. They are absolutely harmed, because when those protections are removed, demand goes up. And we can see in Germany, where there are now millions of women trafficked to what is now referred to as the brothel of Europe, to be exploited in the flesh trade, who are bought from countries all over the world. So human trafficking is on the rise in Australia. So I absolutely condemn this bill in its entirety, and it must be struck down.